What is good, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Paul and I make videos about Japan, the society, life, and culture, and about sneakers. Today is a sneaker video because I managed to pick up a pair of the Protro Kobe Halo, and I wanted to give my thoughts on that and actually respond to a couple of takes that I've heard going around the internet about the shoe. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have two boxes here today. I just wanted to quickly mention that I managed to get a pair of Yeezy Slides for retail because they basically have just been sitting on shelves in Japan. I mean, Yeezys in general aren't as popular here as they are in the US, and it was really easy to get these. In fact, this was well after the drop, and I just got them on Adidas Confirmed, and they came like 2 days later, and it was really easy. It's the granite colorway. I'm planning on just hanging on to these because even though Japan doesn't really have any Yeezy hype per se, these will gain in value over time, and so I feel like it's a good hold in terms of an investment because I probably won't need these for myself. I'm not a reseller, but this seems to be one of those things that I don't feel bad about buying to resell because I didn't take them out of anyone's hands. I didn't steal them from anyone who was trying to get them because they were just sitting. But over time, they will gain in value, and they'll be available for someone who comes down to the market, say a year from now, and says, I really want an Yeezy Slide, they're not coming out anymore, and then I could pass it on and make a little bit of money that way. This is just, I don't know, an interesting investment that I wanted to try out and see if they could actually gain in value. All right, let's get into the main event, which is, the all-over snakeskin Kobe box. That is so cool. I always like seeing that look. Textured box is just fun in general, and any kind of box that's different from the normal Nike and Jordan boxes that I'm opening on a normal case on this channel. Oh, like variety is good, right? Let's take a look inside, and here we have the Kobe 8 Protro Halo. Now what immediately strikes me about the shoe is how light it is. Just a moment. Alright, so I've been playing basketball in these. These are the Giannis Greek Freak Zoom Freak shoes. I think it's the second model. Yeah, this is a Zoom Freak 2. They are definitely heavier than the Kobe Protros here, so that's the first thing that struck me pulling them out of the box. One of the things I want to say about this shoe is I find that it's going to be probably pretty difficult to wear and ball in. I mean, certainly outside at all. I mean, this all over white is going to get really beat and dirty pretty quickly. It's hard to keep a shoe like this clean. Like if I'm playing inside on an inside court, then maybe it's all right. But yeah, I wouldn't play outside in these because they're going to look really scuffed up and dirty and nasty pretty quickly. It's just all over white. What can you say? That's just going to happen. Okay, so my understanding is compared to previous Kobe 8s, a couple of changes that are on here is the kind of mesh synthetic upper is a little bit different than past pairs, and the swoosh, at least on the outside, actually they both are, both of the swooshes on both sides are embroidered. They're just totally sewn on there, which is a different touch, which I like. I think the embroidery looks good. I think it adds to that halo name of the shoe because it's got kind of a silver glow to it. I mean, it's probably hard to tell in the light here, but they really kind of shine in the light compared to the rest of the upper, which is kind of cool, which, you know, thinking of a shining halo. And speaking of the halo, that's the other take I wanted to bring up, which is I've heard a few people online talk about how they're wondering when Kobe is going to get back to like shoes that commemorate his accomplishments rather than kind of pay homage to his passing, because for example we had the Mambacitas that came out earlier, and now we have the Halos, and I heard some comments like, are we just gonna immortalize Kobe's passing and that's what the shoe themes are going to be from now on, kind of in mourning, so to speak? But I don't think that's the case. I think first we had the Mambacita, which is for his daughter, and then we have the Halo, which is for Kobe himself. But the fact that we have the reverse Grinches coming out, that already tells you that they're not going to keep up this theme of memorializing the passing of Kobe and his daughter. So rest in peace, Kobe, and rest in peace to his daughter. But I have to say that I don't think that take is correct. I think from now on, the shoes that will be coming out are going to be more about Kobe's history and his legacy and that kind of thing. And they are going to continue to make Protros, which means that they are meant to be played in. And so the idea is they update the technology, they update the shoe in ways that make it a better shoe for the court. And so I can't think of any better way to honor Kobe's legacy than to do that, to keep creating basketball shoes to play in. A couple other things that I like about the shoe, details wise, is you have the Kobe Mamba symbol all over the outsole tracking here, which is kind of cool. And you have it, of course, on the tongue as well as on the insole in here. I did see a few comparisons online between the traction on the sole compared to the previous Kobe 8 Protros, and it does seem to be slightly different, but I don't know, not enough to really seem to be all that appreciably different. It might give a more sturdy traction. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd have to play in both, and even so, I probably wouldn't notice a difference because, let's be honest, I'm not a pro-level basketball player who might be able to notice that kind of nuance. But it's got the carbon shank in here, as you would expect, and again, it's light, and it feels like something you could definitely play ball in and feel like you're playing in a updated piece of basketball technology, which is cool. So there you have it. Just wanted to give my couple of thoughts on the shoe. If you want a more in-depth review on this Kobe Protro 8, I would say head over to Wear Testers. Their channel, they have a full rundown, breakdown of the shoe, and they're incredibly knowledgeable over there about the specs and the differences and the tech that goes into all of the shoes. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I recommend their channel. Thanks for watching this particular video though, and I will catch you next time. Peace.